COVID-19 vaccine infertility myth that scared women busted by experts. Among many false claims, the one that terrified many women is the association of vaccines with infertility. The wrong information may have convinced some to believe that the vaccine will cause autoimmunity, particularly in the womb. However, the idea is myth-busted by experts in a series of tests. According to the Washington Post, Niharika Sath, a 34-year-old internal medicine physician, initially heard the claim from another doctor. That doctor saw it online wherein the vaccine could cause the immune system to attack the placenta, which could lead to pregnancy issues including miscarriage. Dr. Sath, who was early in her pregnancy, searched for details from major organizations and asked trusted experts to investigate the rumor. Results showed no scientific evidence to back up the claim that COVID-19 vaccines could lead to pregnancy issues. But she felt terror from knowing the possibility of a vaccine doing those things. She added, "It has enough science to sound potentially plausible." The myth of COVID-19 vaccines causing infertility is one big factor that likely discouraged some women to get the jabs. It began when mRNA-based vaccines of vaccine makers like Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna had reached phase 3 clinical trials. The claim suggested that the messenger RNA, a genetic material, could prime the immune system in the wrong direction. The immune system would mistakenly target and attack a protein called syncytin-1 found in the placenta. The claim said that the immune cells could attack this protein due to its similarity in the structure of the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein. Of course, the idea of a genetic material included in the vaccine sounded weird for most people. But the use of mRNA is not comparable to true gene therapy. Gene therapy requires DNA to treat illnesses, in which the genetic material contains functional genes to correct disease-causing mutations. However, gene therapy is so far from becoming a mainstream treatment. To prove that the protein and the coronavirus spike protein have no connection, Yale School of Medicine immunologist Akiko Iwasaki and her team performed tests. They compared the spike protein to syncytin-1 and found very little overlap. Then, they checked the reactivity of some 3,000 various proteins in the human body to antibodies formed by natural infection or vaccination. Zero reactivity was detected for syncytin-1, myth-busting the claim. As per the US CDC, there is limited data about the safety of COVID-19 vaccines among pregnant women. The agency recommends vaccination to those who are at a higher risk of severe COVID-19. But getting a jab is a choice, and pregnant women should consult first with their healthcare provider.